The UFC is in Paris for the first time. What kind of card did they put together? Let's check it out. All right, what's going on, everybody? This your boy CeeLo, and we're back at it again for another UFC fight night. Gane versus Tuivasa, Tuivasa, and in the co-headliner we have Marvin Vettori and Robert Whittaker, the Reaper. You know, the UFC had to show out for this Paris card. Their first time in Paris. You know, they gave us a pretty decent card here, and 12 fights. We have some favorites, we have some pick'ems, and you know, I'm gonna give you 3 picks in this video here. Play them, fade them. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments, or go down to my Instagram at CeeLo Studios Presents, and let's have a conversation about that there. You know, let's give this video a big thumbs up. Go down to my Instagram, give me a follow there, subscribe to this channel, and let's get right into this action here. So for the first fight we're interested in here, we're going down to the Bantamweight division in the prelims. We have Cristian Quiñones, El Problema, and we have Khalid, the Warrior Taha. Let's look at the tail of the tape. Near even odds, as I said, a lot of pick'ems in this fight card and some heavy favorites. You know, we have the Mexican fighter, slightly younger, slightly taller, and slight reach advantage, but everything else nearly identical. Let's get right into this fight. Khalid Taha, what is he looking to do? He has some power. He wants to grapple. But I think if he wants to win this fight, he's going to have to lean on that grappling. He's going to have to lean on that control time. He's going to have to lean on that clinch control time, and possibly, you know, make it a grimy fight. Make it a grappling match, a wrestling match, so to speak. Cristian Quiñones, what does he want to do? Stay at range, you know, use his cardio in the stand-up, not on the ground. I do believe he has the capability of standing right back up if Khalid Taha does look for the takedown. But the difference here is going to be Cristian Quiñones' movement. His range and his movement and his angles are what's going to make the difference here. So our pick, solid pick, Cristian Quiñones, El Problema. And I know what you're going to say, CeeLo, just siding with another Mexican fighter. But hey, they haven't done us wrong. Roll the tape. Here in CeeLo Studios, we're going to pick Mr. Manuel El Loco Torres as a -155. And it's going to be Mr. Jonathan Dragon Martinez. Lock that in. This is going to be our third pick and our most confident pick of the night. Jeff El Jefe Molina. Just here in this channel, we're going to go with Ricky Simone as our third pick. I do believe Brandon Moreno gets it done, man. I do believe he stops Kai Kara France. I just think he's a little bit too much for him. And as I said, man, you know, they haven't done us wrong yet. They've been cashing. They've been printing money. They've been, you know, treating us right here. And, I mean, got the Brandon Moreno shirt going right here. So, you know, Entrim Gym, these guys are doing it right. They're doing something right down there. The cardio is going to be the difference. The 3 rounds, I do believe he can win 2 out of the 3 or 3 out of the 3. Not specifically looking at any props here, but Cristian Quiñones, El Problema, the problem, and his movement is a problem for this division. At near even odds, you know, there's a lot of value still. You want to lock this in now before the line moves, because lines do move quickly. So for our first pick of the night, we're siding with Cristian Quiñones, El Problema, at near even odds. Lock it in now. And moving right along for pick number 2, we're moving down. Actually, the opener for the main card, a featherweight matchup, and again at near even pick'em fight, we have Charles Air Jourdain and Nathaniel the Prospect Wood. Featherweight matchup. This is not going to disappoint, and I know a lot of commentators will go on the mic and say this won't last long, or don't blink, blah blah blah. But hey, man, this is going to be a good fight, and reason being was because Charles Air Jourdain, if you see here his last loss to Shane Burgos, in my opinion, I do believe he did enough to win that fight. I do believe he had done enough to do 29-28, but Shane Burgos in New York, you know, just stay away from that. Good luck to him in the PFL, though. Anyways, Nathaniel Wood, the prospect. Is he a prospect, though? Have we seen him tested? You know, that Charles Rosa fight he won. But if you're, I do believe it's like a minus 600 favorite, heavy favorite. If you're that much of a favorite and they're pretty much throwing these fighters at you to showcase you, you need to put them away, man. You need to do some impressive things. You need to make a statement. You need to put a stamp on the win. You don't grind out a win. So be it that Charles Rosa is, grindy. He's he came to fight. But back to this fight here. Our pick is going to be Charles Air Jourdain. I just do believe he's better all around. I do believe he has a slight advantage in the grappling or on the ground game. Obviously, I do believe his hands are better. I do believe he's going to look faster. Possibly the more powerful man here, but slightly younger. The tail of the tape, everything's identical. And I do believe he's been in there with the tougher competition as well. And here, for us here in CeeLo Studios, that's a big factor when we pick fights. Charles Air Jourdain to get it done. Again, it might be one of those wars where neither fighter's willing to budge, and which is why we see the odds here at near even. But we're taking Charles Air Jourdain, man. I mean, if he had enough power, if he had enough experience in there with Shane Burgos, killer in the featherweight division, I do believe he has enough in the tank to get Nathaniel Wood, the prospect, out of there. But again, we could see a grindy fight, 29-28 again. I just hope the judges pull it out in his favor this time. Nathaniel Wood, the prospect, no disrespect to him. I do believe he's a great all-around fighter. I just haven't seen him tested yet, and that's what we want to see here. I do believe he will be tested here. And again, as we're picking against him, Charles Air Jourdain to get it done for us this weekend. That's going to be our second pick of the night. And for our last fight of the night that we're going to get a pick out to, it's going to be in the co-main, Robert Whittaker and Marvin Vettori. A middleweight contender fight. Both of these men, last losses have been to Israel Adesanya, who does not lose to Izzy. We have the Italian here at a underdog, plus money, plus 200 probably by this time around. We have Whittaker as the modern favorite, minus 200 and above. Straight out of the gate, our pick is going to be Robert, the Reaper Whittaker. But let's get into this tape here, man. Let's get into this fight. What is Marvin Vettori going to do? Walk forward, put the pressure on you. Solid defense all around. Gritty, tough. He can take those punches. And what does Whittaker want to do? He clearly does not want to get punched in the face. He clearly does not want to put his back against the cage. So what is he going to do? Use his movement. Another factor in this fight is the wrestling. I do think Marvin Vettori might look to clinch, and kind of in the Quinones fight with Kali Taha, I do believe he's going to want to make it a grimy fight, make it one of those clinch control time, win 2 out of the 3 rounds. But I do believe Robert Whittaker has the great defense, has great takedown defense, does not accept bottom position, does not accept his back against the cage, weird angles, weird movement, or high level movement. And I do think that's going to be the difference here. Robert Whittaker to get the win here. I do see him getting 2 out of the 3, possibly 3 out of the 3, but Marvin Vettori, you can't count him out. But it's just the Italian dream. Somebody that has put on a fight kit backwards. If you guys haven't seen that picture, it just reminds me of my childhood days, in elementary, still asleep, trying to put on my uniform to go to school, and I happened to put it on backwards. I don't know how that happens in the UFC, but so be it. And he's number 7 in the world, and nobody can tell him anything. But yeah, for our last pick of the night here, we're going with Robert the Reaper Whittaker. As we like to say here, we don't like to give minus 300 and above picks because, those favorites, sometimes you got to stay away from the juice. And we have these past couple weeks, and thank the Lord that we haven't, gone too heavy on somebody that's minus 500, minus 600. But here we're getting him right at a solid price. I do believe the line will move. These lines have been moving so crazy for the UFC lately. It's just the community is getting so huge, so big. And lock that in now. Robert Whittaker to get the win for us this weekend. And there you have it, everybody. Who do you guys have on the main event? Ciryl Gane and Tuivasa, Tuivasa. Just imagine if he gets the knockout and does a shoey in Paris, in Ciryl Gane's hometown. You know, is that disrespectful? Is that cool? Is that going to be the wave? I don't know, man. It's good. It's going to be good. Still don't know. Have a lean. I still don't know who's going to win this fight. All signs point to Ciryl Gane getting the win this weekend. But I like to make things interesting here. No pick for that fight. Maybe Friday I'll release it in my Instagram at CeeLo Studios Presents. Maybe Saturday. We have to see how the week plays out. But again, solid card for UFC Paris. First time in Paris. We have Joaquin Buckley. We know we can get a KO out of him at any time. We have Nasrat Haqparast. He's always coming to fight. The Kelvin Gastelum lookalike. We have Dichirico, again, Robert Whittaker, and none other than himself, Tuivasa, Tuivasa. And those are the 3 picks for you guys for UFC Paris. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know if you guys see any more value in any of these fighters, because I do know we have a lot of heavy favorites that, you might want to stay away from. Play them, fade them. Again, my plays, my 3 picks that I gave you guys today, play them, fade them. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments. Go down to my Instagram at CeeLo Studios Presents. Appreciate all you guys for watching the video. Appreciate all you guys for the love and support on the Instagram. And as always, enjoy this fights this Saturday, and we'll catch you on the next one.